Welcome back, WSB Proshop Vids. Here we are today doing another ball video. For you, we've got the Hammerhead Pearl. This is a ball I've been looking forward to for a while because, as some of you know, my ball of the year last year was the Hammerhead, but it was shiny. So, am I excited to see the Hammerhead Pearl come out? Pretty much. I'm looking forward to see what this might do, if it's going to be a little poppier or a little bit longer down lane than what I had with that Hammerhead. So come with me, and we're gonna go see what the Hammerhead Pearl is all about. Now, this ball is pretty cool looking. Kind of looks like an OG statement pearl, but it's not. It's got a little bit more of the silver in it compared to what there was before. Numbers on this ball are gonna be 55 by 4 by 45, which for this ball keeps that pin right in the middle finger. And ironically, it's just exactly what I have with my Hammerhead Solid. So let's give it a look. Let's see what we got, and we'll talk about the numbers on this in a minute. Ooh. Okay. I don't necessarily know off that first shot how that's going to compare to the Hammerhead Solid, but in its own right, a middle of the road ball. The numbers on this are 248 and 048, and the cover on this is the Aggression Pearl. What other balls had the Aggression Pearl? Off the top of my head, I can think of the Black Widow Ghost, the Web Pearl, the Jade and Black, and the Web Pearl Smoke and Gray. So spheroid core and the Aggression Pearl cover definitely has some winners in there. First shot looked long and strong. Wow. Okay. A lot cleaner than the solid polished was. And that's to be expected because that's the Pearl. But a lot sharper down lane, also be expected because that's the Pearl. This ball is going to fit right underneath the Widow series. It's going to be above your vibes. It's going to be that middle of the road kind of ball. I would probably guess this is going to be on higher friction houses, or houses that don't necessarily put out a ton of oil. What I mean by that is we got that one outside, and we do put a lot of oil out for our center. So I got that one outside, and it got there, but just didn't get there quite as convincingly. Had a lot of ground to make up, which is fine and dandy. For here, we wouldn't start out with this ball anyways. But if we move a couple right and do that, let's see what that does for us. Oh, in Dirty Dogness. So what does that mean? There's still room to go. So maybe instead of 2, we'll go 4 and just see what happens. Okay, 4 boards. Let's get it to the same area, down lane. That was a little right. A little right, but man, did it throw those pins around. So again, middle part of the bag. It's gonna have, I don't know, it's gonna have like the strong Arctic vibe motion, but in a pearl, so a little bit stronger. Wow. Okay, so you can definitely see how we're a little bit more up the back of the ball there, and it's just facing up nice and pretty. It's not jumping too hard. So we found a piece just under the Widows, and we can bump about 4 to 5 right and now keep our angles more in front of us. And this ball's retaining energy really, really good. Yeah. Definitely getting forward a little bit faster than the blue one would have, which is okay, because it's Pearl. We're expecting it to be that way. Wow, when it hits, it's strong. So, let's go over a little history lesson for you guys. For me, too. Spheroid cores and me tend to be on again, off again. And what I mean by that is the gray original web pearl, loved it. Drilled the jade web pearl differently, didn't like it as much. The hammerhead, drilled it, loved it. More forgiving because it was a solid, and I think for me because I can kind of take more advantage of the ins and outs of that ball so much. Whereas this ball, it's a lot more stronger down lane than the solid was. And what I'm seeing is a big piece in the middle of the bag. That aggression cover is aggressive. So when I say it's going to be on a shot that has lower volume, or a shot or house that has higher friction, that might be the case compared to here, but man, it is something that, don't take it lightly. This ball's got some legs down lane and it's pretty strong. Just for the sake of argument, I'm gonna move back in and I'm gonna see the difference of where I saw in the beginning of the video to now, and just see how much more room we can play with. Now the cover is kind of broken in a little bit because the shots broke down just a little bit, not much at all, mind you. But if I go back 6 boards, so we'll go 2 beyond where we originally were, just want to see the difference. Yeah, see, so tried to be a little bit careful with it and kind of get it to pick up and roll forward earlier, and it just kind of took off. So let's bump back in and see if we really want to kind of keep our speed up and just throw more of a regular shot, how that's going to look. Okay. Color me a little bit puzzled here, because what I originally thought at the beginning of this video, it's going to be good for transition, don't get me wrong. Not gonna be my first ball of the bag, but it wouldn't be in my bag. What I'm seeing is that strong middle of the bag piece that is not tacky or slimy by any means, it's tacky. It's got some movement. See what I mean? Like, we get right with that, and it's wanting to sit up, but it's wanting to sit up in a much later scenario than we would see out of the blue hammerhead polished. So that's where my confusion, I think, came from. Having said that, if you find the right zone with this ball, it's going to be really, really good. I think it's a very good replacement for something in the Web series, the Hammerhead series, maybe the Scandal Pearl, the Hazmat series. Might be a little under the Hazmat, but that one's in, and it just doesn't want to hang there. It wants to just take off when it gets that friction down lane. So, like I said, it's going to be a little bit less than that Hazmat if you're wanting to replace it, but it's going to be less in the sense that it's going to be stronger down lane. It's not going to be as rolly earlier in the lane. Now, if we're going to close this out, because we've already shown that it can strike from almost a lot of areas, it's not going to just die on you. What if we move right? Okay, well, those happen from time to time. That ball took off. So what's that mean? It means I don't got to point it so much at the pocket. I can just let it go a little bit. Because we want to show the good, the bad, and the ugly. Those happen. Yeah. Yeah, so pretty versatile here. Again, middle of the road bag piece. It's gonna be versatile both in and out. What's that mean? A lot of hand, not a lot of hand, a lot of speed, not a lot of speed. It's got a versatile piece, but it's Pearl, remember that. Dang. Oh, nay, nay. Okay, so there's our down and in. Again, it's pretty strong. It's not going to be a game one out of the ball bag for me, but that's okay because in transition, move in a little bit. Okay, a little high there. Still manageable. Now as we move in, we're gonna see exactly what it wants to give us. We're starting to see that heavier roll come out of it when it gets down lane. Once it decides to go, the aggression cover makes it want to go. So now we're 11 left. Yes, I know we're not going to finish there. Okay, 3 different zones, 3 different looking strikes, but strikes nonetheless. So a versatile piece in the upper middle portion of your bag, or the middle of your bag, but being a very strong option is how I would rate this. Check your Proshop operator. Don't sleep on these hammer balls. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.